Hold on. Hi everyone, it's me, and I've got a few things to get off my chest. Let me fix this. Oh, something fell. I'll get it later. More stuff's about to fall. But sorry about my hair, and sorry about my absence. I've actually got a few things on my mind at the moment, and I just needed to get them off my chest. Um, in the past few weeks in the gaming community, I should say, there's been a lot of drama and a lot of deception, and I blame the gaming media. I blame the gaming media. I believe that they haven't handled this the proper way. I believe that they're cowards. They're clamoring on to the, oh, we got drama. People will read us because they know the gaming media knows, the mainstream at least. They're on their way out. They stopped printing magazines, or they will stop printing magazines soon. The gaming media is becoming less and less credible, and you know that's it. It's just not. It's not what it was about 5 years ago. Hell, I'll even say more than that, about seven. Uh, but now I'm seeing a lot of hearsay, the stuff with Zoe Quinn and Phil Fish and Anita Sarkeesian. I'll get into that in just a second. But my whole deal is the gaming industry has changed, and I'll get to these companies as well. All right, first order of business. This Zoe Quinn or this Quinspiracy and Phil Fish. Okay, let me be completely honest here. I played Depression Quest. I played it. It was okay. It wasn't great. And my whole deal is it was okay. At least be happy it sold well. It sold well. But but it didn't break any new ground or anything. It helped a lot of people, but it didn't break any new ground. Um Now on to Zoe Quinn herself. Okay, this is where I'm going to be upfront and honest. Miss Quinn, if you need to sleep with journalists and other game designers to get your game noticed, you don't belong here. Get out. Get out. You're no longer needed. That's all I gotta say. I'm not even gonna waste my breath on you because, to be honest, that's all you are is a waste of breath. Everyone talks about women's rights in this industry. Oh, well, you're not a role model for female game developers, that's for sure. I could think of many, many more deserving people of those review scores you've gotten for your game. Many more female developers, to be more exact. Many more that deserve that their games trump yours and you get higher review scores than them. You will never earn my respect. You will never earn it. You will never be one of my inspirations. You know, you're just not you're not cut out for this industry. Plain and simple. If you gotta sleep your way to the top, you're not wanted here and you're not needed. Now on to Phil Fish. Um the guy, as we all know, he's an asshole. He is a freaking asshole. And I like how he can bash his fans and people still defend this dude like he's the new messiah of video games. You're not the new messiah, Mr. Fish. You're not. You're nothing but a poser that thought he could make one game. Granted, you did get successful off Fez, but when people wanted a sequel, you just had to go out on your little tangents like a 5-year-old. That's all he is. He's one big 5-year-old. Oh, I don't want to make a fast too because you don't deserve it. Even though you moved millions of units for me, it would be really nice if you would thank them, you know? But no, you don't seem to understand that concept. You don't understand that these are the people that made you, and you just spit back in their face. You couldn't take the heat, so you took your ball and went home. I don't agree that you should have got doxxed. You shouldn't have got doxxed. But you should have expected some form of backlash from the community for what you said. And I like how people defend him again. He's like, oh, this and this and this. He's like, he thinks he's made the best game ever, when in fact, he hasn't made a game that's warranted that. Unless you can make more than one game, you're not warranted the right to say you made a great game. If you would have made a sequel, I would have waxed off on you a bit. But no, to me, you're just a coward, Mr. Fish. You're a coward. You're a coward, and you took your ball and you left. And I say bye-bye. We don't need people like you in this industry. We don't need people like you, and that's final. Now, on to pressing matters with the gaming media in itself. The people at Kotaku, they're more concerned about drama and what is morally right and wrong. And, you know, I remember when gaming journalism used to be about games, not just the drama that's been going on with Bill Fish or Zoe Quinn or any of that. I remember what it was. And it's not that anymore. What I'm saying to you now is don't trust the gaming media. Don't trust them. Don't trust the review scores they give. Trust the independent people on YouTube or anywhere other but the mainstream video gaming sites. Because to me, they're a bunch of like review scores. To me, they are paid for, and all these games that are coming out now are just disappointing. Watch Dogs was disappointing. Titanfall was disappointing. Destiny is the big one right now. That was disappointing. And you know, they overhype these games so much that it gets the gamers' hopes high and expectations high, and when the game comes out, the game is subpar to them. Now, I thought Watch Dogs was okay. I didn't think it deserved the review scores it got. I've even got it right here. I've even got it right here, just to prove I got it. Yeah. I got this for my birthday, and I beat it within a week or two. But yeah. Last thing I want to talk about is Anita Sarkeesian. Now, if you don't know, Anita Sarkeesian in 2013, or was it 2012, became the gaming ambassador of this community. And she's been on a tirade. This coincides with Zoe Quinn. She's been defending Zoe Quinn and what she's done and everything. And I'm just sitting here like, you're the problem here. Who elected this girl, huh? Who elected her? And I know I'm talking sporadically, and I'm sorry, I got a lot of things on my mind. I just need to make this video to get some of the frustrations out. Soon I'll upload a better video of what's been going on. I just had my wisdom teeth pulled out a few days ago, and I really didn't feel like making this video, but there was so much stuff on my mind. But yeah, man, all this e-drama is corrupting the industry, and it's making me very angry, because I remember what it was before the Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii came out. Even in the middle of the generation, it wasn't that bad, you know? And with these new consoles, it appears to have gotten worse. Because now we got the feminazis on here, and that's what they are. They're feminazis. They're not feminists. They're feminazis. And you know, I want to see more female developers in the gaming industry, but not like this. I don't want to see any more clickbait articles. I don't want to see any more anything of the sort. I don't want to see any more hatred, even though there is going to be a lot of hatred. I don't want to see people that are just posing to be gamers, like Anita Sarkeesian, who know nothing on the issue, who know nothing about video games and what goes into them. I just think that this whole internet drama thing needs to end, or the gaming industry's gonna fold. Because at the end of the day, we're the gamers and we decide where it goes. And if we let this happen, if we let it go on, then it'll become the standard. Then people will be like, oh, the gaming community is full of just feminazis, immature people, man children. You know, and I don't want to see that. I think video games are the ultimate art form. I really do. They're the ultimate art form. They're not a sport, like some would like to believe. But I honestly, truly believe they're the ultimate art form, and there's nothing else I can really say. Just end this e-drama, and we'll be fine. I want to see the gaming community go back to what it was in 2009 and 10, and you know, when all the new blood came in, you know, like you still had the trade, but I know I'm bringing up fanboyism, but you still had like the Extrones and the Trey Brotherhood and the I can't remember the name of the Nintendo people back in those days. But I remember it. It was actually pretty nice. It was tolerable. It was entertaining. Now it's just like, what drama did they come up today? you know, because we've got all the wrong people in positions of power. We got all the wrong people pulling the strings. We got the gaming media hyping stuff up to the point where we expect so much, and then the game ends up being crap. I'm going to say this. The gaming industry needs a revolution. Sure, we got the indie scene, and they're doing some amazing things. I'm going to university to make video games. I'm going to be a video game designer. And the independent scene is doing some of the most amazing things I've ever seen as compared to the mainstream. They're doing things that the mainstream gaming developers want to do, but they can't do because they're put on a leash. You know, and I honestly think in order for this industry to boom again, we need to have a combination of the independents and the mainstream in a sense. Not the mainstream of today, but the mainstream of the late 90s, early 2000s, combined with the independent scene. Because believe it or not, the independents are taking over the gaming industry. They're taking it over. And I'm waiting for the day I can start my own company. And I can tell you this, it's not going to be a Capcom. It's not going to be Electronic Arts. It's not going to be an Activision. It's going to be a company, a publisher, by the gamers, for the gamers, and that is my motto. But this is me signing off, and I thank you for watching if you do. I'd like to hear your comments on how you think the C-drama is going with the gaming community and the industry as a whole. What would you like to see change. And I hope you guys have a pleasant day. Have a good one.